I was born in Middlesbrough General Hospital in Cleveland, in Teesside, and I've got one brother and one sister. They're both quite a bit older than me. Will not forgive me for saying that. At the age of 6, I was inspired by Olga Korbut to be a gymnast, and so I became a gymnast. Up until the age of 13, I was in the British gymnastics squad and North of England champion for about 4 years during that time. I enjoyed it, but it was hard work. And I gave up while I was at the top, with my dad saying, always give in while you're at the top. While I was at school, I was actually very into music. At the age of 9, I was playing recorders and things. You know, you get big ones and little ones and even bigger ones. And I played every single recorder you could get, triangle. Played the violin for about 4 or 5 years, and I started playing the flute. With that, I was in a few orchestras, I was in a few choirs, so I was quite musical, and I liked all the movement with the gymnastics and everything. So after gymnastics, I started to dance. Natural progression, movement, music, dancing. And I enjoyed my dancing. I was in a local youth dance company up there in Cleveland, which is still going strong and is brilliant. Good art space. Any art space that we can get out there for kids doing youth theatre, youth dance, anything creative, do it, do it, do it. It's got to be good fun. Keep it light. And you never know where it might lead you. It might lead you to be a gladiator. My favourite subjects at school were music, art and languages. If I hadn't sort of gone into the artistic side, I'd have definitely gone into doing languages. I really enjoyed that. I moved away at 16 to study dance in London, and I lost my accent. Can I show you my wall wounds? Cheese grater mark, can you see that? Atmosphere. Skytrack. I'll cut the war wounds because I haven't got many like some of the others. I'm a bit of a wimp really. No. Jet's actually quite, I tend to think there's two sorts of gladiator athletes. We've got to be able to do all the events, but I tend to be better at the more calculative events, if I can say that. Hang tough on the wall, it's not a wham bang, let's get angry and show lots of aggression. Once the whistle goes, you've still got to remain quite, this is all I do before the event, I just go, and people think she's mad. Before Gladiators, I was very fortunate to have graduated from my performing arts college. I actually went to 2 colleges to study dance. London Contemporary Dance School, which is like pure dance, if you know what I mean. It was wonderful, I really enjoyed it. But then I moved on to a performing arts college which does more commercial acting, singing and dance, which made me more capable of working in today's sort of TV industry. So before Gladiators, I did quite a bit of TV, did feature film, big feature series with Universal Pictures and HTV. That was called The She-Wolf of London, and I was that wolf. I was quite bizarre. I did lots of bits and bobs and commercials and things, and I teach. What happened on graduating is, I think today, I mean, this is why I teach teenagers, particularly 11 to 18 age group, is you've got to have so many skills to survive today, to get through. You've got to stick in at school, do all your hobbies, and just take whatever strain goes, but you've got to keep self-sufficient basically. So I'm teaching self-sufficiency with my kids because I teach dance and fitness down in Surrey where I've moved to, and I really enjoy doing that. So along with the teaching and doing the bits and bobs in TV and in the media, I've been keeping fit and healthy really, trying to look after myself on top of juggling the business with teaching and doing the TV work. Gladiators came about by me wanting to get in a bikini and do a fitness figure competition, because with my performance background and sort of being educated in the fitness industry as well, I thought I'll amalgamate the two again, like the music and the movement, like I said earlier, and do something else, keep diversifying. And I did this fitness figure competition and won it, and I was in a magazine from it, and they heard about me from that, and our casting director gave me a ring and said would I go along for an interview. And in my casting for Gladiators we had to do an assault course and a few little gym tests, and I was against Scorpio. You know, it's really odd because I met Scorpio about 2 years before our Gladiator tryout in the casting for the She-Wolf of London, and Scorpio, myself and 2 other girls got down from about 300 or 400 girls to be the She-Wolf of London. I just pipped her, and I think it's because of my dance training I could move a little bit more sinisterly or something like that. So that's how I know Scorpio, and we go back a long way. I've got to say, as a teenager, I'm a little bit older than that now, I've just gone 23, I had a lot of problems. I looked in the mirror and saw a very ugly, masculine, girly, and for years I wrestled with that. Only through proper education, proper eating habits, and looking after myself, and learning. It's taken about 4 years for me to, look after myself. I got better from an eating disorder, and I just want to say you can do it, and life is what you make it. Keep it broad, keep it general. No one owes you anything. No one's going to put it in front of you. You make it, no matter what. And don't place too much importance on one thing. Keep it light.